Having issues with mistranslations? Or why the sudden change in the story due to translations? Or are you into visualizing your favorite character on how it was described in your favorite novel? Or are you just eager to unravel stories and binge from one novel to another? Random Translation is here for you. They have the easy translation on the go. You can translate entire novels or choose which novel to read among the list of novels available on the site. You can even have your favorite character drawn based on how it was described in the novel. Even list all its abilities and growth as the story progresses. You can even communicate with your favorite character. You can add your finished novels among the list to help others read it as well and share the fun you had with it. Currently, they only support Chinese manhwas and will support other languages too in the future. Visit Random Translator, link in the description below. Alright everyone, I am back with another video for War Legends. And this time we're going to be up against Impulse. Alright, so yeah, I mean the dude knows me as a rusher, so I actually tried for once even though he outpowers me. I do not really have a lot of scrolls for me to use. Yeah, I mean this kind of sucks. I mean this Magic Blast and Meteorite, well basically I only got those since I got the arena just today. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, and ring the bell icon to be notified of any content coming out of my channel. So without further ado, let's go and jump straight into it. Okay, let's see how the battle progressed. Okay, we got, oh, well that kinda really sucked. Okay, here we go again. And here we go. So the battle started, and from the right side, he is, or he will be placed right here, Impulse, okay? And on the left side, it will be me, of course, the noob, the Tracie noob, okay? So we fast forward a bit as we go around, gathering those, or producing more workers and get our stuff out. Okay, so yes, this is a really good counter rush strategy. You send in one slave or worker towards your enemy base to see what they're up to. If they're missing like a barracks here and just you saw like a sawmill and a farm and or a castle too, or a citadel too right off the bat, then yes, that's not going to be possible normally given that there is a missing barracks, so meaning that the barracks has been built elsewhere. So that's a very good counter rush strategy. Okay, so this guy sent in one slave here. Although, if he sent that one slave, this means that he has one slave less gathering those wood. Okay, well, that's great. Okay, fast forward here, I'm going to add another barracks, and then, of course, another farm to increase my food limit.
The point is captured.
Okay, and now I opted for an elven tree, for this will basically unlock the, like, archers, and of course, altar of heroes for me to produce Muriel. I also built a human monument here, as this unlocks guardsmen in the late game, knights in the early game, and also a paladin, Gilbert. Alright, and also ballista if I have the factory level 2 and human monument level 2. Now I also built a tower of mana around here, as this will unlock level 3 castle right off the bat, given that I have enough resources for it. And so if you may have noticed, I used like 2 swordsmen here, one of which was sent to capture this watchtower, and the other one went to check out his base. Now, he's basically going for undead obelisk, so skeleton archers, okay, tower of mana, basically the same thing here, it's just a different order, okay, and the altar of heroes. So I'm expecting him to have, what do you call that, like eater, okay, pigsty right here, and he's going to have to try and move out. Now, small chest will appear. Okay, I got like one of my swordsmen around here, and also I got my Muriel out, and of course my first knight out, and third and second and third knight will be in production. Now I'm going to have to try and contest and see if I can obtain this, but apparently that's not going to be possible due to the unit that he has. So yeah, just look at those skeleton archers. They're literally strong to take out that HP, my knight's HP that much in just a short period of time. Normally that would be possible unless you have like a high level unit, or even with the common set items or whatever. Okay, so I did not really push my luck there. He tried to take the manual or well of mana with the eater, tanking the damage of that fire elemental. Okay. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go and try and scout, capture this watchtower, gain view as this big chest will appear right in the middle. So we fast forward a bit here. I tried to scout and also try to deal some damage on those woodline. However, his army is right here, which gave away that he already captured the Well of Mana because, well, the Well of Mana is just at the side of his base. Now I'm just trying to be annoying here, trying to see whatever he has, and he got like Altar of Heroes level 2, meaning he will have Grok or Jax. Okay. In the meantime, I tried to micro my Muriel, trying to do some damage on those goons. Eliminating a goon would be really phenomenal for an early game. Okay. In addition, I got like 4 knights right around here. And I also saw that he's going for a workshop straight to level 2 and Totem of Works. This means that he's gonna go for, well, catapults, venom spitters, and so on. Now, I got the advantage here in terms of mobility, early game wise, okay, but those skeleton archers are truly formidable due to the level that they have. Even used the scroll right there, eliminates one of my knight, and my Muriel actually came back here to confirm my theory. So I saw that Dark Gate level 2 and Totem of Works level 2, and a Goblin Lab for a Kamikaze, just in case. I got the big chest, okay, scout further, tried to be annoying, he has those wargs, and yeah, okay, Barracks level 2. Alright, no biggies. Now, I tried to build a sawmill right around here to prevent any surprise attacks coming from the bottom side of my base, because sometimes they try and do that when they're missing across the map, and obviously this map is huge, so you can't really see everything. Now, I tried to go for archers right around here, okay, and Tower of Mana, Elven Tree, and a Human Monument level 2. Okay. Also Sanctuary level 2, which will also unlock Fox Riders and of course Wind Mages. Now, with the finished product of this Elven Tree to level 2, this will basically cement my Wind Mage around here. Factory as well, of course. I would like to get those Ballista out and ready. Now I'm gonna have to try and take this Well of Mana myself so I can use more scrolls, as obtaining the Well of Mana will increase your mana regeneration, meaning you can use scrolls more often. Okay, small chest will appear. Okay, now I actually tried to get rid of the neutrals here in this gold mine, since I will go ahead and take it. This will give me a really huge leap in terms of economy for the gold, as of course, you know, like I get like 2 gold mines, so twice the resources that I can go ahead and spam those units. I already know his units are strong, so competing with 1 gold mine will leave me dry in the resource department. So I'm gonna have to try and get rid of those wargs as best as I can. Okay, 1 warg has been eliminated. Yep.
Resources collected.
Okay, he collected the resources here. Okay, and I'm gonna have to try and obtain this gold idol. There you go. So, successfully collected. Now, he took this opportunity to scout me with a warg here that survived, and also captured my watchtower here. So he actually attacked me right out the bat here. Now, he also had like a kamikaze earlier, but which destroyed that cannon tower that I built, even the Tower Mana, and I used the fortification scroll here to, of course, defend my base, or make it last longer, and at least until my army arrived. So you got like a zombie, skeleton archer, 3 catapults, a warg, and an axe master, and of course that eater. Now, my army composition currently is really good against what he has, where I have a lot of knights. Okay, I'm expecting to have that eater use the skill, which he did, And I'm just gonna have to run away with my army here since knights and Muriel are in favor of mobility in addition to those archer buff being, having more mobility in general. Okay? And so that wipes out the cake out of that army that he has. And there goes like another Axemaster here, which I think is rallied to my base. Okay? That zombie will be trying to be, will try to be annoying. Okay, managed to take that out. Takes out the Axemaster for additional damage. Resource spent there. And I'm gonna have to try and chase after this Eater, but that's not gonna happen. I actually lost a lot here due to that Eater using the skill and then stun lock all those knights right in front of him. Now I tried to use my Muriel here, active skill, but didn't really do much against those Warg and Axemasters. Okay, so this is a really bad engagement here for me. Okay, all my majority of my knights have been eliminated, if not all. And so I'm gonna have to do my best here to deal as much damage. And I saw a zombie earlier, and so Warsmith are actually a way to go to counter those things. Warsmith may actually be slow, but they actually be really good against Axemasters, Skeleton Archers, thanks to the damage that they can deal and the tankiness. However, they are weak against magic, which Venom Spitters are, and, well, mobility-wise, they're not really that good. So I'm gonna have to take my retreat here and avoid further losses. In the meantime, I'm going to have to try and take that small chest. Okay. And also, the Mountain Elemental will appear right here, for it always appear at the 15-minute mark. Okay, so he's just staying right around here. I already have my Ballista, more Knights, Healers, and such. In the meantime, I got Muriel right here, who can still tank a little bit of damage before going out. There you go. Okay. So he's gonna have to try and take this. But I got my Muriel and an Archer here, which can really annoy the hell out of that Venom Spitter, and his land army composition will not make it in time to capture that Mountain Elemental. Okay. And so I'm gonna have to try and take out that Catapult. But I will have to retreat in general since I'm expecting that Eater to, of course, use the skill. And I'm just gonna have to retreat. One knight has been annihilated. Now, instead of going straight past this army, I'm going to have to use my Muriel, go on another route. Okay. Now, he will be forced to defend his base. He got like a defensive tower here, napalm towers, more zombies, and so on. Okay. Alright, well, that was free damage there. Napalm towers are actually quite expensive when it comes to wood consumption. Okay. Now I'm going to have to try and develop my base here, add more heroes, and of course the barracks, and the Dwarven Forge. I already got my second gold mine mining around here. Now, as you can see, it's very evident that I got like 4,000 gold. Yep, 4,000 gold right there. Got this warg. I got like the golden idol. I got like 4 ballistas, and then 3 knights, 4 archers, and a warsmith and a wedge mage. Okay, so fast forward again. Right, so he tried to take this golden idol, and I'm gonna have to try and ward that warg off with wind mage, and I'm gonna have to use my Muriel to capture that golden idol back. Okay, so he actually attacked my 2 units right around here at the bottom. Okay. I think he's positioning to attack this lizard thug, the neutrals on the golden idol. Okay, but he decided not to. Instead, he opposed to or opted to attack my base instead. So I got like the Fox Riders right here. My Fox Riders are just level 2. Yeah, kind of suck, but it is what it is. You got like Grok right here, and let's see how his base is doing. It's doing good. Yep, no biggies. Alright, so I already got Gilbert here in response, but you know how it is. Gilbert, without the skill, is kinda sus. And here we go. Gilbert will go ahead and tank everything right here. I got like 2 Fox Riders hidden. I tried to use the Muriel skill for AoE damage. Okay, we got like that Eater using the skill. And now, onto my Fox Riders, who apparently just stood there, did absolutely nothing. Okay, so Eater stunned through my ballistas. I tried to revive Gilbert, but will be destroyed immediately thanks to the burst effect of those catapults and that Rocketeer. Okay, Kamikaze bombing off my ballista. He got like Grok right here as a second tank. And Muriel is not really that good against those catapults, so I'm at a really big disadvantage here. Okay. Yep, my ballistas are just level 3. Lol. Anyway, I'm really at a big deficit here, so I'm gonna have to try and revive Muriel and try to take out those low HP catapult with a hero resurrection scroll. Okay, so didn't really go well, and my Muriel almost died again. So a healer here. Okay, try to use the knight to take out those catapults.
The point is captured.
Okay. And then I took out all those 3 catapults, but I actually lost more than he did, so it's not really cost effective, and he captured again this golden idol. But he did not really attack me, instead opted to collect that chest. So he has a Kamikaze, 3 Venom Spitters, 3 Wargs, and a catapult, and so on. Okay. I'm going to go for this Biker, since Bikers are actually quite good against Venom Spitters.
The point is captured.
Okay, and there is that Mountain Elemental appearing right here, and I'm not really in a good position to, well, obtain it.
The summoning stone appeared.
He sent one Kamikaze right around here to capture my Well of Mana, but did not really see that castle being there. Mountain Elemental is already here. Now I'm gonna have to position myself to defend my base. I actually have a Tower of Mana here, which prevents the use of scrolls right around this location. Got myself a free Axemaster. He used the stone or whatever meteorite right there. Okay. Scroll. Okay, he used the Kamikaze against on the factory. I actually built towers, Tower of Light, and also artillery towers. And here we go. Now his army is actually just too far away to, well, attack me with a follow-up.
The point is captured.
And there you go. I got like 3 Wind Mage, 5 Knights, 2 Bikers, and a Warsmith. Okay. Okay, here we go with the clash. He used the Gloom Scroll to reduce damage taken and reduce the range of my units. But the only ranged units that I have here are Wind Mages and Muriel. So I'm gonna have to use those Bikers, move across. Yep. And there you go. Eliminated all those catapults. Eliminated those Venom Spitters. Now all that's left is that annoying drill. Okay. And there you go. And that Grok. Basically dead. Yep. I actually won that engagement. I have my knight right around here, and I also captured the golden idol. Okay. So we fast forward again. Yep, just how tough is that drill underground? Okay. I actually tried to take this chest with my knight, but that ain't working out, thanks to the Kamikaze and additional warg right here. I also tried to check if he took this golden idol, but no. Okay, so I'm gonna have to retreat right here before I take major losses again, although I'll lose my Warsmith in the process thanks to the slow mobility. Okay, I got like a sniper here to contest. I got like Gilbert and a level 3 Altar of Heroes for Baron later on in the game. Okay, more Bikers here. Okay, here we go. Okay, that warg was instantly erased out of existence. I got like those snipers. He used the gloom scroll elsewhere here for some reason. Okay, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so he's going to stun or throw away my units here and stun my Muriel. But there's actually nothing here to focus on my Muriel. Yep, except for the Axe Master. Eater has been annihilated. Necromancer. Axe Master. Yep, I'm gonna have to retreat my Muriel here before it dies, for it was being focused by the catapult. Okay. Oh, even has like a slave right here. I don't know what is this for. Oh, it is to repair the drill. Okay, Aeronaut has been destroyed by my snipers. Okay. And now he's on the retreat.
The point is captured.
There you go. So, again, destroying more units here. Now, as you guys may have noticed, I am insanely rich thanks to this gold mine, which I completely mined off. And I'm going to have to use my slaves here to go at the bottom side here and also capture this mountain elemental. You use the ring of fire right around here. Okay, and use a kamikaze for that sniper. And he's gonna have to try and contest, but nah. It's not gonna happen, mate. Okay. Fast forward again. You're gonna have to try and obtain the chest, which I will. Collected it. Mountain Elemental already got out. And I'm gonna have to get rid of those Venom Spitters and that zombie. Yep. So he got all those army units that are scattered across the map. You got like an invulnerable or vulnerable units here, catapult, and a rocketeer, which I'll go ahead and annihilate. Okay. And there you go. And again, that eater. Yeah. Okay, my hero died. He used the again the meteor scroll. Okay, I got like Baron right here. Use the hero resurrection to resurrect Muriel. And I'm going to have to retreat and not take many losses. Okay. And so there is actually a huge mistake right here. You don't get to mine the gold here if there's like neutrals. That's why you need to eliminate the neutrals first before you take the minefield, for those neutrals will actually destroy everything that you have right around here. Okay, going back here, again, resurrecting my Muriel. Yep. Okay, I'll use my Muriel here to capture this golden idol back. And yeah, I mean, those neutrals actually destroyed that citadel. So, yeah. I already know my indication of my if my enemy is running low on gold mine is basically my gold mine at the start. So if my gold mine is running low, so does his. All right. So looking at his gold mine, he's also running dry, meaning he will have to take this gold mine. And again, as I mentioned earlier, I'll take all those 4 workers from this gold mine that was depleted all the way at the bottom, and I'll take it with my army and build a castle right around here to contest. However, he has other plans. There you go. Okay, and so I'm gonna have to take first those chests.
The point is
Okay,
captured.
I'm actually getting into a nice position right here. Use the gloom scroll. Okay. Okay. Use the protection scroll this time around to make my units a little bit more tanky. And I had my knights and stuff focus on those catapult. There you go. I actually eliminated those two Axe Masters just so they're not able to finish up my Muriel and Baron. And now all that's left is Grok and the Eater. Okay, again using a scroll, the spike. Okay, managed to destroy or annihilate Grok now. All that's left is the annoying Eater. Okay. And so I'm going at the bottom side here and capture this well of mana and also obtain this gold mine, but he's already farming it. Meaning he's running low on gold. So I'm going to have to contest this gold mine. Okay, I got like my workers around here. Okay. So I'm gonna have to contest. However, I have little units left here and the space is close by, so refilling the units is actually much faster for him than it is for me. Okay. So I'm gonna have to try and save that sniper. Okay. Mountain Elemental. Now I built Artillery Tower and the Tower of Light Magic right here. He used the Ring of Fire. I'll just simply move my units away. Captured the Mountain Elemental. And I'll immediately destroy those again, since I need it to be built somewhere else where they can be useful. I only built those towers to support my army to capture that Mountain Elemental. And here we go with the Mountain Elemental tanking the damage of that Napalm Tower. And so many few units here that are left over, as he doesn't have enough resources to spam those units. Okay, again, Baron used the skill on that Napalm Tower, reducing the defensive capability. This Grok right here is trying to annihilate my Muriel, but that's simply not going to happen, for it is only alone. Okay. I got my Muriel annihilated, again using the Resurrection Scroll. Gilbert was also annihilated. And I'm going to build the Artillery Tower and the Tower of Light Magic to, of course, well, you know, like help me out with the siege and also defense at the same time. Building a castle right here. So yeah, he's absolutely confused at who to target, either the building with the Kamikaze or my units. And there you go. Just like that, I annihilated all those slaves and got rid of that citadel. Even captured the Well of Mana. And basically, I'll just make this minefield mine. So yeah, I'm still crazy rich when it comes to the resource department or gold department. And I'll take this even, I'll take this to further my, to further my stuff. In addition, I'll collect all those small chests, as this is already late game, and, well, he's running dry. As you can see, he's scrambling here to capture whatever that's left here. He's even gonna scout my castle here, but I already got this gold mine, emptied. Okay. Grok is right around here again. Yep, he outlevels me by a bunch. Yes, he does. But, I mean, under-leveled units, as long as he can spam them, as opposed to, super strong units, but you cannot reproduce them again and again due to lack of resources. Yeah. So, we're gonna have to take the battle, into attrition mode, where I can actually take him on. So again, capturing the Well of Mana using a worker here from my base. Okay. Building a sawmill right around here for all the annihilated workers from my main base will be sent over or reproduced right here to gather more wood or faster wood accumulation. Okay. So I got all three heroes. Majority of the things that I've used here are, well, basically Hero Resurrection Scroll, and Protection Scroll. That's majority of the scroll that I've used. Okay. Mountain Elemental, again, will spawn at the bottom side of the map in a small chest. Small chest. I'll have my worker go over here and collect that. He'll have his goon to collect it, to contest. But I'll send my Muriel right here, who are actually very good at picking off single target units.
The summoning stone appear.
There you go. He's so desperate, he even
Resources
used
collected.
the scroll, the most powerful scroll that they have at
Resources
his
collected.
arsenal. I'll even capture back the Well of Mana, and I'll even capture this gold idol to secure my victory. Yep, he's so dry. He
The
got
point
like
is
81
captured.
gold and 6 food, basically composed of 1 catapult, and that's all the unit that he has. Yep, he can no longer produce anything due to lack of resources. So yes, that's basically it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, again, smash the like button, comment down below what are your thoughts into this video. Likewise, thank you so much for watching, have yourself a great day, and good luck with your battles. And at this point in time, I'm just gonna go and siege his base. He basically is, or he basically cannot really do anything about what I have here. GG. Bye!